Hello everybody, this is Linda with Copperhead Collectibles. I wanted to share in my opening of some rolls. I just got back from the bank and I got a new box of quarters and they really look promising. So I wanted to open a couple rolls here and see what we got. I could already see the end cap there. You can probably see it. Sitting there is a 2020. See that? There you go. There's a good spot. The 2020 Tall Grass Prairie that just came out. It was the last coin of the series of the 5 that they came out in 2020, and I've only found one so far this whole last year. Well, I mean, since it's been released, which was in, I do believe, December 9th. They released that coin, so it's basically a month old and almost to the date. But I am going to open that one first. So let's check it out. Maybe we'll find some W's in here because I see that as an end cap, and then the other side is a 2020 as well. So this is a promising roll. So let's open it up and see what we got here. Got my little doodad here. That really helps with opening. It's a little Lego. It's my grandson's piece. I acquired it the last trip I was in Florida. And I love you, KJ. This is Gigi's right now, and I'll give it to you later. Looks kind of good. Couple blings in there. Worth opening up if you can see. You can see them pretty good. I block the glare from the light. You can actually see the gleaming ones really well. So let's take that end cap off and see what it is. That's a 2020 and it's a D. Not bad, not bad. I think I'll go stand on this side like this. You can see a little better. All right, let's check out that Tall Grass Prairie one. Here we go. How beautiful. Nice and shiny. And it is a Denver Mint. I don't know what my other one is. It's probably a D too, but hey, love it. Thrilled to have that. We'll be putting that one aside too. So that one and that other 2020. Well, let's look at this other one here. The second coin in from the end. It's another D. And it's a Marsh Bellings and Rockefeller one. So that's another great find. Don't have many of those yet. So that's another keeper. It's a D, but hey, it's a keeper. Let's see what this other one here is. Really shiny ends. Oh, look at that. Another prairie. Tall Grass Prairie. Excellent. And it is a D. We'll keep that too. Wow, that's really exciting. Let's pull this other gleaming, glistening one up. And it's a D Mint. And it's a 2019. We've seen those. We've had plenty of those. No biggie on that one. And another 2020. We've got plenty of those. We just went through a whole box of those. So not a keeper on my end. All right, so nothing else I'm going to pull out that looks like I need to by the ends. But let's go through this whole roll here. Let me dump that out. Just the paper. Let's see what else we've got here. Let's see what else we've got. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my light. It's a little dark in here. This will probably help. Well, it does help to have it plugged in. Sorry, folks. Oops. Sorry, folks. Let me plug this in real quick to my computer. And we'll be in business. Should have already had it plugged in, but I haven't been using the light lately. I usually do my videos a lot earlier in the day, where I don't really need extra lights. But let's boot up the computer because it doesn't help to not have the computer on. Since I just plugged it into my computer. All right, here we go. We're in business. That's a lot better. We'll turn that down just a tad. And there we go. That's a little better. All right, let's get back to these coins. See what else we've got in here. So like I said, that's a 2019. What I always do is I put my coins in 3 different piles. I do Washington first on this side. I do the middle state quarters, and then I put the national parks on this side. So wherever you see me throwing is what I've got. And we'll stick these 2020s, but I don't need any more 2020s. We're pretty packed. There's a 1972. That's a little old. Not as old as we needed to. 97, 98, Washingtons. Those are all Washington. There's a 1912. We might actually need that one for my book, because I'm doing all these books for my grandson and myself, and I might have to put that one aside just to check. Those are hard years to find. From 2009 through 2012 are the only ones I'm really missing. All right, so there's a 1996 Washington. This is a Illinois state park. I'm not looking for W's on that. My bad. Can't really see that. My eyes aren't that good anymore. And not on the Washingtons. They're too small to see. I struggle too much with those. I can kind of make out that's a D. It might be a P or a D. Hard to really say. Those are really hard for me to see. But newer coins I can see better. Don't need my magnifier. There's a Texas. There's a 92. Nothing big. Missouri. 1987. Washington. Here's another 2012. Loving this so far. I'm going to put that aside too. I don't remember seeing that one. That might be one I actually need. Puerto Rico. 2012 state quarter. I'm going to definitely check that one out. There's a Georgia peach. I used to collect those for my boyfriend. I made him a whole roll for his Christmas. And made him one for Washington, D.C. as well. So I made him 2 rolls. And now this coin is the 2016. And that's one of the coins that you'll want to really check out when you're doing your coins. They got a lot of errors in the windows, and there's like, if that's double, that's a big doubling, because the windows, there's like hundreds of little, well, not hundreds, but lots of little windows in this this building here. So it's a really cool one to always look under a microscope. Haven't found one yet, and I say yet because I do believe I'll find one eventually. All right, some more Washingtons. There's a 65. Kind of getting back, but not far enough. I just can't wait for next week to finally get into some $50. That's a Theodore 2016 again. 95 Washington. Illinois. Alabama. I know these coins by the look of them, as I've looked at them so many times. Delaware. State quarter. National Park. 1995. There's New Mexico. State quarter. Kentucky. Always look on the front just to see if they're a D. 85. A W or an S. National Park. Not getting many national parks in this. Oregon. State quarter. 98. Washington. 2016. Kentucky. National Park. Right? Yeah. Right? What did I just do with that? Yes. 2014. Tennessee. Great Smoky Mountains. I don't know if I need that. I don't think so. 2015 Saratoga, right? What did I just say? What did you say? What did I do with that? I don't know what I just read. I don't know what. It wasn't Saratoga. Okay, let me open up another one of these and see what else we got here. Anything worthy of getting excited about. Why my phone is having such a hard time focusing today. Usually it doesn't struggle like that. All right, let's open that one with the bicentennial on the end. I love collecting bicentennials, and I've got lots of them. $50 and dollars. Quarters, and I don't think I have any bicentennial dollars. But that's a nice looking roll. It's got a little bit of bling in there. As you can see, this one looks like silver to me, but that's a 2020, nope, 2019, 2020 there. Just looking for any W's. Don't need those. Don't need that. There's a Georgia again. Don't need that. We've got Washington State. Ooh, there's another bicentennial. Check that out. So we know there's another one because there's one right here on this end. Or maybe that was my end. My bad, that was my end. Okay, so they're shifted in my hand. Okay. So that's not a bad looking one either. It's in pretty good shape, I have to say. So that's a good one. We'll keep that one. We will keep that one. All right, what else have we got here? Just put my hand down this way. That's a Virginia. I might drop you guys down a little lower and bring you a little closer. That way you can see my hand and what I'm looking at more than just looking at the piles of my coins here. I think that makes more sense. That way you guys can maybe see what I'm looking at. All right, let's see. This is 2009 River of No Return. Got plenty of those. Idaho. 74. 81 Washingtons. 85 Washington. 94 Washington. 65. Don't need. 2019 Lowell. Oops. Don't need many coins. I'm down to just needing certain ones now. 2018 Voyager. South Dakota. I don't need that one. 2016. There's a Kansas State Quarter. 84 Washington. 2019 State Parks. There's a Missouri State. 67 Washington. 84 Washington. 79 Washington. We will go back through all of these coins and put them under my microscope real quick just to check them, especially my Washingtons. I find a lot of errors in the Washingtons more. This is Wisconsin, and I do believe that's 2018. No, I don't need that. 2013 New Hampshire. Idaho State Quarter. Illinois. Nebraska states, Louisiana, another 2020 really in bad shape, 67 Washington, 2011, that's a good one. We're going to put that one aside. Nebraska, Oregon, 68, 93, that's my daughter's year. I usually pull some of those. Let's say Bombay Hook, that's a pretty good one. Ellis Island National Park in an 88. All right, so that didn't have much. All right, let's open this coin. This one, this roll. This one has a 22 end cap. All right, let's get this open here. So don't want to cooperate with me. All right. Let's see. Ooh, look at all the bling in that one. All right. Check that end cap. 2020. Not a D. We don't need it. There's a nice 2019. No W. Just a D. Another Lowell. Massachusetts. Someone's getting hungry. Connecticut. I need to get this one. This is 2019. I just got a whole box of 2020s and like maybe 5 rolls of 2019s in that roll, in that box. So there we go. Now it's focused on my hand. Sorry about that. 1991, 95. That's a pretty one. 2019, D. Don't need those. 65. North Dakota. My hands are getting really dirty already. 2018, Bombay Hook. 1995. 97. There's a Maine. D. Hoping for some W's here, or an S. Something. But we're going to go through these pretty quick and probably run right back to the bank because I got those 2 boxes coming to me. And I'll go through these. And that's a 2013 Maryland. I don't know if I need that one, but that's a possibility. I might put that one aside as well. Just because I might actually need that. 66 Washington. 85 Washington. 2020 really dirty. 96 Washington. And there's a Perry's Victory at Ohio 2013. I know I do not need that. State Quarter. It's national parks I really need. Whoops, sorry. 97 Washington. 65 Washington. 78 Washington. 1980 Washington. North Dakota. 2005 Louisiana. Oklahoma 2008 State Quarter. 1980 Washington. 2017 New Jersey Ellis Island. Pretty cool. I've seen a couple of those today. Louisiana. That one's all messed up. What's going on that? 15 on that's really weird. Those are both Washington. 67 and 96. There's a Washington D.C. I'll put that one aside for my man, as he's a D.C. lover. My team, the Bucks, took out his team in the playoff game yesterday, or the day before. I'm sorry. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And my new favorite man on the planet is Brady, and taking us to the Super Bowl this year at our home stadium of Tampa Bay, Florida. That is where I was raised. That is home. I don't live there now, but I visit often. My family's still there. And there's a Rhode Island. All right. So nothing to jump up and down about, but let's do this last roll here because it just has a really shiny end cap on it. So I'm kind of interested in it. It looks really kind of new. I don't see any of the other rolls, but I got a whole box here to go. I got 2 boxes to go through. So I'll be busting these out pretty quick. And I might not check them all for errors, but because like I said, I got until next Wednesday to get these 2 boxes done so that I can go get my $50 and focus on them for a little bit. So let's see what that end cap was because it was so pretty. And it's a 2019. Not NAW. Hoping for, there's a couple of shiny ones in here, as you can see. Put that down a little bit. There you go. You can see the blings. Let's check that one out right there. Oh, yeah, that's a Marsh, Billings, and Rockefeller one. That's a D. We'll keep that. Don't have many of those. And there's a Texas, San Antonio, Texas. Whoops. Yep, hits the ground. My bad. Ugh. So that's the Mission. And 2016 Harper. What else we got bling in here? We got this one right here. Oh, that's real pretty. And that's another Bellings. All right, Marsh, Bellings, and Rockefeller. There's another shiny one. 2020, not as shiny as it looked on the ends. Same with this. 2019, don't need. What's this one here? 2015, really shiny on the ends. That's a pretty coin. 2015. I put that aside and see if I need it, because that's a pretty shiny coin. Let's see. This one too. Fort Henry, 2013, Maryland. I know I don't need no Fort Henry. That's a D. And that's Georgia. Don't need any of that. Let's see what these two in down here are. That's another D. Oh, Marsh Billings. All right, we'll keep that one too. And here's another one. 2019, don't need. There's a lot of bling in this one. We'll go for the blings first, and then we'll, oh, another San Antonio, Texas. That's a cool one. It reminds me of a disc golf stamp of the 4-time world champ, Ken Climo. He's from Clearwater. He's my ex back in the day. Yeah, his stamp for his 4-time championship. He's a 14-time world champ, but now back when I was with him, it was when he won his first championship out of high school. And yeah, so it reminds me of that stamp. Anyways, yes, I've been playing disc golf. Well, been around disc golf. I haven't been playing it the last few years, but everybody knows me in that sport. I used to be around it most of my childhood. I spent some of my 20s all the way to current. I still follow disc golf always well. It's one of those places or things that I used to love doing. I separated my arm and really, I hit ball now. I hit the little white ball. I play regular golf now instead of throwing a disc around. I hit a ball, spitter for my shoulder. So I separated. That's another Washington, D.C. I'm going to put aside for my boyfriend. And yeah, I separated my arm playing. I was a bowling champion back when I was a kid, and got lots of good awards for that. And I was like a 7-year-old, beating adults, beat my coach multiple times. I got lots of beat my coach patches. I got the 7-10 split. I've got no tap winners. I was high score holder. I had all kinds of fun stuff back when I was like 7, and I was beating all my coaches and stuff. But and then I played softball. I was a third baseman slugger, and so I went from bowling, motion, and softball to playing disc golf when I hit 20, 21 when I met Kenny. And so just my arm basically had enough. I had an old pitcher arm, so I don't throw anything anymore. But I can hit a golf ball because it's a different motion from my shoulder, and it doesn't affect it, thank God, because it gave me something to do again. So I play golf, and I went and got lessons from a professional coach. Gave me a really good foundation for golf. I'm a natural athlete, so I'm pretty good at golf too. I can hold my own. I've only been playing for a couple of years. Ball golf, that is. And it's quite addictive, actually. I love it. I live in a country club, actually. A golf country club. And a really nice one. And I play with my dad, my brother, and some friends when I go to Florida most of the time. And I play with my boyfriend sometimes here, but not lately, not since this COVID thing going on. So anyways, I'm going to end this video with those 4 rolls, and we found quite a few. You know, we found right here's all the ones we're going to keep, and I'm really happy with the 2 tall grass prairie ones. Those are really thrilling to found, and lots of marshes, marsh billing, and Rockefeller. Those I got 4 of those. I got a couple Washington D.C.'s. Got a couple of ones that I'm one bicentennial, and one 2020, which we probably don't need because I already have plenty of those. But this 2012 Puerto Rico one, I just think I really need this one for my book, so I'm thrilled to think to found that one. And that was just a pretty coin. I probably won't keep it because I don't need it. But we got quite a few nice ones here. I'm happy with the few that I've found out of these 4 rolls. So we're off to a good start. So anyways, I'm going to close this video out. This is Linda of Copperhead Collectibles. Hit that like button and subscribe if you like my channel. And if you have any suggestions of what you want to see and for me to make a video of, please let me know. And I would love to accommodate you. So have a good day, and we'll see you soon.